Okay. Okay, we're on. And look, hello Kaide. Kaide? I forgot to pronounce. Hello Kaide, welcome to the stream and you're late. Okay, and now you're here. Anyway, I got not much to say, but before we start, I think I'm gonna have a little bit chit chat before we actually like play the game. So like some stuff actually happened in my country. You guys can actually like read the the running text down there. I mean that's all the base stuff that actually happened here, but beyond that, like I said like yesterday, like I'm about to make a VOD, but I did got the material, but I haven't like record myself yet. I don't have more, not like I don't have the time or such, but I just like couldn't meet like the moment. I don't exactly understand how to say it, but I watched the movie and I still think about the movie. The memory is still fresh in my mind, but I haven't got the time to actually like talk about it, to actually more like record it, because yesterday when I'm about to record myself, I fall asleep. Anyway, we're back at the game. We're back. No, we're back. More like motherfucker. But now, we're. Holy shit! I just realized something. Hold up a second. Refresh that. Refresh that. Refresh that. Okay. Okay, I think something's weird. Okay. It's decent actually. Anyway, back when we left off, Chihiro died, and now we're gonna have to do justice for Chihiro. So, without further ado, let's continue. Yup. Continue. Yes. Okay. So Chihiro died. Which one? I cannot talk to the characters yet. First notice. No, there are more important things to worry about right now than the Dumble. I mean, that's the base. That's the base. Like, what do you call it again? That's the like the point. Evidence. That's the evidence. Let's check this shit out. But now pay attention to the wall, huh? I said once already. There's a word written there on the wall. You don't have to tell me twice. Man. Hold up. The word bloodlust is written on the word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood.
So
I don't think it's any kind of dying this message. It's just too strange. But you know that thing about the writing bloodlust in the blood? Doesn't it sound kind of familiar? A murderous fiend kills again and again using bizarre gruesome method, and at the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written on the victim's blood. They are like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before police can catch them. And what nickname did the internet give this mysterious serial killer? What? Genocide Jack! Yeah, Genocide Jack. A murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all across the country. The ultimate murderous fiend created a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings.
what is this?
Then there's some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack style? But why would anyone do that? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack. What? The real? Wait, are you saying Genocide Jack here in the school?
No way!
There's no way. We so thought of to write bloodlust at the scene. I'm surprised at the stupidity. Well, can't imagine the worst situation than dealing with a stupid murder. But, what? What is it now? Taco! Huh? He was pointing towards the entrance to the girls' locker room. Ooh. Taco was the last one to arrive, and now she's just standing there. Hold up a second, I need to drink. So I got my what do you call it again? Coffee. I got my coffee because I haven't slept yet. I haven't taken a nap yet, and I feel a little bit sleepy right now. And I got my bottle drink, my usual bottle drink, and my usual drinking bottle, and I got my coffee mug for now because I haven't slept yet. Anyway, I forgot to mention. Hey Kaede, how do you do? How's your day? I know you're not here yet, or I don't know if you're still watching or not, but if you're still here, I'm just gonna ask, how you doing? And why do I say that? Because I see the concurrent viewers now is definitely 0, which means nobody watched me yet. Anyway, continue. No. Why? 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 Dunk. She fainted. That did not sound good. Toko! Ina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up!
No,
that's not right. I just remembered what she said about how she faints anytime she sees blood.
Oh.
So she is homophobic. I imagine she does not watch too much of any horror movies. And how do I sound like that? This is a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere beside the room. No, I think I should be okay. The regulation check with him sleeping like on purpose. So since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count. Gotcha.
Just a second.
Taco, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up. As she heard her. Hold up. Taco suddenly shut awake, as in literally jumped out from where she was laying. It was such a strange reaction. It was total loss for words. She leaped straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. In no time flat, she was just standing up. Ignoring the physical contortions she had to go through, her emotions were totally haphazard. What? Sorry about that. I was just so shocked. You know, it happens, right? Was I the only one? Taco, are you okay? I'm fine. I don't like how she looked. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? The fuck?
What the heck?
She must hit her heart real hard when she fainted. The world has front and back, the top ending and the bottom, a sea of truth and the way of lies. What the fuck?
Well,
This is quite concerning, honey. She sounds completely different. No. Everything's fine. At least the stutter all gone. That's a good thing, right?
I see!
It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. It might be best if you take her back to her room.
so,
I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Taka? F. Huh? She totally ignored me! Very well. You took care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. Can I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Manda on guard duty again? Hold on a second. Rushing to investigation? The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There's no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Among Us? Like the game Among Us? Yay, I just saw I'm 30 subs away from stream. Okay. Good luck. Good luck on gaining that 30 subs. Good luck on gaining that 30 subs. I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting for you to hit that next 30 subs, which probably around 50, I guess. You were heading for 50 subs and you're gonna go stream on that, as far as I remember. But if you eventually hit that, number, well, I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting. Because apparently, like, I saw your notification like around like my YouTube, and for whatever comes soon, I'll be waiting for it. I'll probably like, hopefully I'm able to watch it because like the different time zones. But I'll be waiting. I'll have a Kaede PNG for streaming. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. Can't wait to see it. Anyway, let's continue. Isn't that right? Well, Kuma is here?
Of course!
Right as rain. But don't take it as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life.
I can drive myself probably. Ooh, that's nice. That's very nice. Epic. Really. I mean, instead of like the typical PNG, like I saw like some YouTubers, voice actors who does like fan dub for Danganronpa. You actually draw it yourself, which definitely a huge win. Definitely a huge win. Like even before that, you already set yourself like what is it again? You already set yourself that you have your own like style to it. That's all I can say. I don't know how to pick the words, but yeah, that's what I could say. No, that's what I can say right now. But I'll be waiting. Since you can draw. Since, yeah. Take your time. Take your time. But I'll be waiting. Anyway. Return to the game.
Because that's how graduation works.
Dad, it's happened again? Is that what you're saying? That another one of us? Another one of us killed? Fellow classmate?
What? Does that freak you out? You guys got no balls. You know that? Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want. What? Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry.
Stop talking.
Stop monologuing and give us what you came here. Give us you did bring it, right? Huh?
I sure did, chum.
It's the Monokuma file!
Allow me to present the Monokuma file. I know how much you must be looking forward to it.
See ya later!
So, please do your very TPD top best on this investigation.
No way!
Do we really gotta do another investigation? Isn't that the whole thing? Examining the corpse of one of our friends, having to suspect all our other friends.
Why?
I hate this. I cannot take it anymore.
Oh no!
I hate it too!
Help me!
I have enough. I'm getting out of here.
Hey!
Hey, where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Such
You
ignorance.
accepted already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object. Dude, what the fuck you read, bro? That sounds super edgy. I mean, you're young, but what the heck did you read, bro? You are very enthusiastic about all of this, are you not?
Naturally.
How can I not? Sorry. How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but don't do it so soon.
What?
What? Do you want to die?
Such ignorance.
Then go off and die somewhere right now. Go ahead. You're a waste of space. Reddit, subreddit r/I'm 14 and this is Steve. This guy. Okay, I'm gonna do space for the post. Alright. Go for it. Okay, what's that? Okay, back to the game.
Damn you!
A dead body is an object?
Piece of shit!
Chihiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect or I'll beat some into ya.
Calm down.
Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya said. Kyoko!
Because
If we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. If Byakuya is right that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro,
that's right.
then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up.
What? Forget the victims. If we mess this up, we're on the dead meat.
Hey! Hey!
What the how did you get out somewhere? Did you just leave? What the heck?
Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer.
Huh?
In anyone killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people.
This is foreshadow for the next chapter, I swear.
What? I don't remember any rule like that.
Actually,
I just came up with it.
Fuck?
I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right?
The new rule has been added to the regulation here.
so then.
Bruh. In that case, why not leave it to one person?
Hey!
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Yeah, just one will totally murder that possibility.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys at class trial.
That's I swear. It's just I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then one more person's life could still be endangered,
Interesting.
which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch!
You need to shut the fuck up.
So,
Well, for now, Taco and me are gonna drop Taco off her room. Nice. I'm gonna get dropped off.
there is nothing to be done.
We have no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation, task suite. If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro,
Is that okay?
then we will quickly follow her in the afterlife. That's true. I hate this, but I want to survive. Me and everyone else. We have to do it. We don't have any other choice. No other choice? Like the movie by Park Chan-wook? First of all, I better check one of my files and what's going on. 2 AM? Nighttime, which all of it is close. Huh. Odd. The body was discovered on the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor of the girls' school. Because of that is a blow to head with a blunt object, she was killed instantly. The dumbbell. Hi Nick, I stopped by before I sleep to see what's up. What's up, JT? Dude. Oh man. It's okay. It's okay. But yeah, it's actually good to see you, but man, have a nice rest, bro. Get a really nice rest. Cause I saw you like on Discord, like in my time when it's still like sun goes up, and I saw you on Discord. You playing some games, mostly Street Fighter 6. I definitely gonna ask like how you well-being, man. Like how's your sleeping schedule? I swear. I'm definitely questioning your sleeping schedule. Damn, we on this part already? Bro's making progress. Yeah, making progress, dude. Making progress. Gonna make some justice from our best friend here, Suchihiro here. Frustrating as usual. Varies. Yeah, I can see why. But anyway, if you're like going to rest now, if you're going to sleep now, like have a really nice rest and have a good dream. And please, bro, take care of yourself, cause I kind of worry about you, especially with that sleeping schedule of yours. Because I swear, I'm definitely questioning it. Also, yeah, probably like after this stream there will be like Summer Game Fest. I don't know if I will like live stream it, but probably not, because it's definitely midnight here. It's definitely midnight in my place. Don't forget Summer Game Fest in a few hours. I'm probably not able gonna watch it. Probably. Because when it's finished, it's probably like either 1 AM or 2 AM here, and the Summer Game Fest is on 3 AM. If I'm still awake, I'm probably gonna live stream it, like having a watch party here. But if not, I'll probably already asleep. It's not an actual promise, but let's see. I'm not giving my words about the Summer Game Fest stuff. But anyway, have a nice rest, JT. Have a really nice rest. Get some rest now, dude. You deserve it. Anyway, back to the game. Skill instantly. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any other point complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I do. Bye Nix, bye Kaide. Bye JT, have a really nice rest. Monogama file 2 has been added to the truth bullets in the section of your handbook. Hey Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know. So, what did you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me doing my investigation. Okay.
What?
I'm first chasing your talent, the same talent which you all have to solve Sayaka's case. Solve it? No, I just...
Stop talking.
You seem to have limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So you're inviting me to come with you? You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. Makes sense. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working Byakuya on this one. Right. Should we talk about Byakuya again? And the challenge, start investigating. Okay. Okay, so the first one is Bloodlust, which we already checked it already. The Bloodlust. Read it on the wall, then Bloodlust. Ah, crap. Let's talk to Kyoko for a second. She took her time examining the chair's cards. She poked, improves, prodded, and ruined every inch of Liza's body. You're a really strange woman. You know, being able to touch a dead body with an absolute no trouble. She seems to be concentrating pretty hard. It's like she can't even hear us. Alright. Let's check. That poster wasn't be here. that poster belongs in the boys' room. The poster got some blood. It must have happened during the murder. Alright, down the floor, of course. There's a fresh blood stain on the carpet. It must have been splattered when the murder. Yep. And the dumbbell. There's dumbbell on the floor, and there's blood stain. There's blood stain on the dumbbell. Which, like, you know, the head stuff. The Monokuma file said blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
That's right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Nice. Good. Can we actually look at the blood again? This blood is dead and murder. Yeah. Chihiro's body. I can feel life draining over my body. It's a Chihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
But the more I live, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handwork. Well, but we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. Oh, there's also something. I used this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death. Why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, think about it. She could have been killed someone else than killed her. She was very light, that is sure. It wouldn't be hard for someone to kill her. But still, I still think she came here on her own by choice. Why would you say that? She's been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. Makes sense. So you're saying she came here to exercise? But according to Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Which means a lot of... Oh, wait a second. The only thing is closed is the cafeteria. The cafeteria is closed, and the bathroom are closed. Bathroom meaning the bathhouse, as far as I remember it, as far as I understand, right? Would she really have been exercising that late?
Perhaps.
Ina and myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she probably avoiding it. Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead, she came here to exercise in the middle of the night.
However,
Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. Makes sense. She did what she did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret? That she also would have come with someone else. It's a possibility, I think. Okay. Nice one. That's a really nice one. That's all right. Let me go for a minute. Dude are really complex about being weak. Heard Chihiro want to talk about it, right? All I need is to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Dude, sure did. Which, I guess explained the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was the girl. Was? What kind of foreshadowing is this, bro? Was. Not is, but was. She was a girl after all. Most girls aren't that all strong. Look at Sakura, bro. I don't know, man. I haven't really thought about that stuff. Because of Chihiro's complex, I can't help not be. Nice. I believe it's about time for us to move on. Huh? Already?
What?
Your clues won't magically appear by standing around here. You need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but
Let's go.
if we're satisfied, hurry on, proceed. You're so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. So, this is our next location? Huh? This place is related to investigation? You do it yourself. It's no fun if you don't do it, right? Scanner. If I remember, this card reader work with our handbook, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly sharply clap his hands together. Let me guess, Monokuma up here.
Did you call for me?
M.
You call for me?
Dev, has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure.
What's up?
Well, it's about the card reader.
Yep.
Yes? Yes, the card reader have all been designed to interface with each of your handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook.
It is impossible for two people in a row to go through all the doors unblocked.
Unbelievable.
If there was some sort erotic terrorist on the prowl, the silly mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese lover.
That's cool, like we should prohibit anyone from landing someone else at your handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct.
So then, that means only girls can go in the girls' locker room and the boys can go to the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro body being found in the girls' locker room means Hey Makoto, I can't see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So in other words,
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
such ignorance.
Yeah. Good lord, you're simple. Am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited, but borrowing someone else is perfectly fine. Let me read that shit again. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only loaning is prohibited, but borrowing... Isn't that the same shit? Isn't that the same shit? Isn't that the same thing?
Yeah. I would expect nothing less from prodigal son of noble Togabi family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations.
No, you. I probably bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things.
You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. What? What the fuck?
Wait, what's wrong with my head tracking? What's wrong with my head tracking though? Bruh, I definitely need to change the way I put my head tracking, I swear. But I got no choice, like, I got this like phone handler, but I only like keep it like in front of my screen. Under like using what do you call it? A phone stand. That's how I use it because I still can see my screen without putting my phone far away. And it's kind of bugging me out, I swear. I don't know how to fix it.
Now then, since the dead can actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things.
Yep.
Got it? Good.
Hold on. You're saying there's a loophole, but in order to borrow someone, in order to borrow something for someone that
That means someone would have to load it, so
Why you?
so sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together,
Unbelievable.
or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. What? No more question. Figure out the rest on your damn self.
That's fine.
Well, I know you're unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fill you myself. Let's head to the main hall. Main hall? They'll keep you understand what's going on. Card reader, AAA section. Wait, we're far away! We're so far away! What are we looking at here? Does that mean I have to figure out myself? Huh? I don't think that... Okay, I never said this before. Mailbox. What? No wait, there's 3 of them, but what are they doing here? So you finally found him. Huh? Did you notice here? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems like the system get in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered into this mailbox. So then, these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka. You can go on ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on the handbooks, and when I did... Ooh! You're right, this is Sayaka's. Hold on a second. You understand? This is getting a loophole that I revealed earlier. Damn! Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. You should pay closer attention to the regulation the answer has been followed this entire time. Loaning your handbook to students is prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited, but borrowing someone else is perfectly fine. I see. Now I understand. Borrowing from the dead, what the heck?
What?
Hold on a second, what's wrong?
Very strange.
It is strange, one of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Who is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started up. And the one that won't open up must be Leon's, right?
I see.
Well, it makes sense, yes. After all, he did plumb into dozens plus baseballs. What with it with baseballs? Why would you have to play that shit again? The memory it came flood back. That cruel punishment which leads to Leon's death. The execution the mastermind concluded. Fuller, helpless death. You're right. Wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault. Astagfirullah. Ah! Despair. You should I got my secret on. You should I got my secret in my room. Hey hey. Hey. Hey! What? That handbook is essential to students live here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. But it did.
That's impossible!
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure and is waterproof to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseball you hit with, it won't do crap. Even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does?
I can't hear you!
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing it was its weakness, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think this handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be?
You made a question hanging. Monokuma disappeared. What has happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's undeniable that the fact it won't turn on.
That's fine.
I don't see any connections to the case, so it doesn't matter now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Broken handbook. Okay then, there should be enough things rolling. Let's begin. Investigation in earnest, track down the culprit. Yeah, we need to find out Kichihiro. To be exact, white. Huh? Not white. Let's see here, dear baby. Okay. Okay. Go to the TV. Let's talk to him. What do you mean by we have to be exactly not quiet? Certainly not revealing Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the identity of Genocide Jack. Then you really think you truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely. I have no doubt Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. The murderous fiend Genocide Jack,
What?
right? There's nobody else could be. Murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us be a demented psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that you will prove it. I can show you.
Don't make me repeat.
And I have basis to believe that. For proof, there's somewhere like I like to take you this provide evidence.
It's all clear now.
Evidence Genocide Jack that one killed Chihiro. Evidence doesn't really. Ah, hey, you two! Who is it? Big trouble, need your help.
I don't have time to play with
You're
you.
busy, leave us alone.
Cause, I
It's
mean,
an emergency! Emergency! Come on, please, you gotta help me! What is it? It's a
please!
serious emergency, please! You gotta help me! Just calm down. Okay, Hina?
Cause, I mean,
But, emergency! What happened?
well,
Something wrong with Tucker, she's acting so strange. I mean, she's acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do?
Very
Since
strange.
it's Tucker, I must admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we could take a second to see what's going on with her. You sure?
Don't make me repeat
Don't make me
myself.
Okay, thank you. I didn't expect that. I thought he's sure he said no. And that'd be the end of it.
yeah!
Okay, let's come on. Hurry! Wait for
Let's
us.
go.
It looks like she need the dorms Toko room, most likely. You're right. Alright. Let's talk this.
Such
You're talking
ignorance.
to the wrong person. You was a space. There, the room. Toko, inside? It's kind of emergency? Okay, owie. You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. So what's your emergency?
So,
Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lie down. After a while, she came back to check on her. You know, she see how she was doing, but then when we did, it's so weird. She refused to come out, and she kept saying about this weird stuff. Weird stuff?
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. Let's not. I may as well give it a shot. The doors swung open, slowly and silently. Shit, I'm gonna lay down. I'm gonna close my eyes for a bit. Oh. shit. Holy crap. Another negative video followed by from behind the door and forcing gas out of me.
What?
Oh, nothing. It's just that, Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Ooh.
Yeah, sure thing. But, could you open up, just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control.
Ooh, snap. I forgot about that. Just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What's that? She's been acting like that whole time. When I ran a little while ago. I'll drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend. It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door. It felt like something holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. I thought I was scared enough to even bar the door. Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think that this Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that what Toku's sister?
But
Whatever it is, I'm worried about her. I mean, the mystery isn't quite obvious, it's actually on the nose already. She definitely said it. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? Hey Byakuya, you think you could ask her to come out of her room, I mean?
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. Huh? You gotta ask her? You gotta talk to her, Byakuya? Oh, I guess you can be nice to her if you want to. Byakuya stood in front of the door, making sound press the doorbell. After a few moments... Oh my god,
what do you want?
Leave me alone. You're also annoying. Back up. Back up.
Byakuya.
I'm sorry. I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry. Never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control over it ever again. And with that, the door slammed shut. Even Byakuya can pull it off. There's nothing we can do. Let's get back to investigation. Hold on! Hey Byakuya, what was Toko talk about just now? Something about a promise?
What?
I have no idea. Another one heard delusions, I'm sure. But
Stop talking.
if I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Oh yeah. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go. Without waiting, reply Byakuya's Byakuya! I hurried to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He escaped walking to his destination. Finally, feet brought him to stop in front of a certain room. The library? Come on, let's go in. What are we looking here? That's new. There's no clues. Let's check somewhere else. Is it the lamppost? Knock it off. Give me the cable stuff, right? What do you want to do? Got no clues. Oh, come on. I'm clicking you. There's evidence in the room of genocide.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Don't remember saving it again. The laptop's gone. Is it this one? If I remember, on the side of this door, it's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here?
Let's go.
It all makes sense once you're inside. Whoa, there's so many books and files. So much dust too.
So in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. Let's ask Byakuya first. I have nothing. If paying attention to surroundings, you can surely discover you cover yourself. This is the camera. There's a wooden box. It's empty. Although, judging by the sponges did us, it looks like something was inside. I wonder what it was. There was extension cord. Let's in there. It proven very useful. Oh, to tie up Chihiro. Extension cord, huh? Not a lamp. This lamp. Oh, yeah, the same one I saw before.
What?
Oh shit, dude! Another extension cord. Was here before when I moved it here. It's too dark, so I thought I'd put it to good use. Alright, let's check the books. The shelf stopped with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one random. Ah, yeah, Richard, indeed to select that file. Huh?
That's right.
That's a report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up if you're picking at it. Never get sound. I turned the file on the shelf. There's so many files stuff into the shelf. What kind of business?
That's enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous for the commander. Epstein? You mean like members of Diet or something? Diet or something? No, I mean the ones who really control the secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. And there are so many very interesting people in here. Just kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. There's tons of thick files into the shelf. If you take a look at through, then let me give you a little warning. There's things filled with graphic, disturbing photos of all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal people wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful. What do you mean? All of those files are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They are not the kind of things you expect to leak. Oh! So, are you finally beginning to understand the truth, the splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here.
Interesting.
Because of the classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary people would ever see. Is that magnificent? No, can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guys' problem. Anything about that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality. You label it a lie. Well, it's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone pull all this together? I suppose it goes to show how much power Hospic truly wields, or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. I can't give all of this stuff over. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? Hold up a second, I have to do something. It's still Mac, this is turning out like I swear. What? Still can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are unusual and impossible.
What?
What do you mean usual? Usual, normal, ordinary, simple. Those things don't exist anywhere in the world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. Don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think about your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered there are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times. There is no doubt. Ooh! Hold on. You're saying you read all the documents? And more than once? But all of this has to be top secret, confidential stuff. So why? My family has reading room like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Ooh. Lore time. Members of the Tagabe family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible?
So in other words,
I already told you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of the council, and I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever document materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. The other guy is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. And what always interests me to the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports always have been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's an excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As we talk, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
that's right.
This is the complete case files. Every single report surrounding Genocide Jack case has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to summarize the main points. To begin, the notable characteristic of Genocide Jack killer murder. The first characteristic is that every crime scene the word bloodlust is written on the victim. It's written in the victim's own blood. Chiro, I thought that the victim murdered body was suspended incident, right? Bloodlust written on the wall, and the victim body is suspended. This is exactly what happened to Chiro. Save your surprise. The best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about the aspect of each crime. Only key official, the killer himself, knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chiro's corpse, the body was certainly mounted in this fashion. So, could the killer known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. In fact, the answer is quite simple.
So in other words,
The culprit is a copycat killer. It's the real Genocide Jack.
in other words,
That right there is the evidence of Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. And Genocide Jack really is such a brutal, fiendish killer. Really is walking around among us?
interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting one day. I never imagined a killer with such reputation would ever become the part of the killing game. Now, don't you think about it? Don't you think about it would be good for you to take a look whatever about what he's saying? You might just manage to fall out of clue or two.
Such ignorance.
If you go down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Let me talk to him again. Yakuya, about the Genocide Jack files. Can you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's fine. Okay, this time. Feel free to look it at it in here. You can take it with you. That is enough. That is enough. You don't need to actually show it. You don't need to actually like show the exact files. This is already enough. Okay, I had made the file. I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hands stopped. I reached the page where the photos of seeing each crime had all been collected. Ooh. Okay, never mind. The names the other side Jack victim ran out of several pages. This is quite different. She used scissors. What is she? She used scissors. Ken Harada, Tetsuhiro Honda, Soji Gaku, Kanoise, Takeshi Yoshida, Tamatsu Nataro, Takefumi Gono, Uchida Naoshisa, Takeshi Masamune, Yuto Yumejima. There's no end to it. But one thing becomes perfectly clear as I read. All killers' countless victims were killed and suspended exactly the same way. And the scene every murder and the victim blood. Now take a closer look at the next page, you'll find something interesting to it. Next page. Again. Profiling results. All the crimes took place either on weekdays, at night, or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for killing takes place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on the fact, it could suggest that suspect might be a student. Evidence suggests that suspect lingered the scene, but when they leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there was an external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder. Wait, let me try to roll back. Common killing is situated on holidays in the afternoon, based on the facts that we stood up.
So in other words,
Key point here is that the culprit may well have split personality. The personality like I can't see on TV. So I'm part of a totally unbelievable story. But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else until now. Or maybe it really isn't, I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone dumb. This idea file.
let's go.
We should get going soon. Where are we going? Anyway, but here, we finished our video. Wait, Byakuya! As usual, Byakuya turned left without another word. I heard the light catch up. Well, is this where we part ways? I have some things I need to take care of before class start. Huh? This all sounded like
I don't
that.
have time to play with
Come
you.
on, enough of your annoying misapprehension. Misapprehension, did you really think we'd be together this whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation on your own.
Goodbye.
Or goodbye. And just like that, he was gone. As quickly as he came, he cut himself off. At the end, I felt like was just letting something get tossed around. At the same time, I uncovered something really important clues to him. It is like Jack. It's the only one to keep Jiro, and the murder's feet is one of us. But who is it? I have to find out, no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's someone I need to investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene, the closed locker room, and I should check the boss locker room too. And the others might have come up with some info, might be find useful. I need to find out anything I can. Where's the game again? It was here, right? Yep, found it. Hifumi, what are you doing here?
Da-da-da-da-da!
Ding ding! Hifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit.
I feel as if...
Notice that increase for me. Evidence? What do you find? You cannot reveal that just yet.
I'm sure
See
of it!
that what I found will steal the killer's beneath from his lungs.
Are you sure about that?
Oh yeah, Miss Lindenberg said she witnessed something worthwhile too.
Really? What did she see?
Well,
She
it
refused
would
to tell
seem...
me. It's like when a girl is bullied the boys she likes, right? Right? They're goddamn masochists. Okay, so where's Celeste now? The warehouse by the dorms.
She was there, but at the same time, not there. What's it gonna be? I'm gonna check the girls' room first. I can feel the draining body melody. It's a dead body. It's Hero's dead body. Bloodlust. Well, bloodlust written on the wall. It's just like other units. Like, bloodlust is written on the wall. There's a big blunt cell down below the floor. The monochrome cell here. Down below. I'm gonna talk to Kyoko. Hey Kyoko, have you made any progress in your investigation? Generally speaking.
However,
But I have to get going. I have something I want to discuss. Something besides investigation? What is it?
well,
Nothing. Nothing to worry about. Just concentrate on it. But
so then,
before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Jiro's body one more time truly. And her handbook is missing. You might want to determine his whereabouts.
goodbye.
That's it. Bravely success. Then Kyoko turned left girls locker room. Guess I'll take another look at the body. Chihiro's body, see? The handbook is missing? That's definitely worth worrying about. Chihiro's handbook in the video section. Okay. Let me examine it one more time. Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said rudely, but I do have my limits. Well, better give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Chihiro's hand bound with the looks like some kind of rope. Cable. The rope was used to probably like a kind of crucifix position. The rope has a plug? Yeah, from the library. So this isn't a rope at all. The more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was the blow to the head, which means something struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right, there's an issue of her being suspended, and a fatal blow. At first, I didn't see any reason to think much about either of them. Seeing the files again, looking through it, didn't suggest something not quite right. It's not Genocide Jack. Well, the one thing most likely to tie all this mystery together is the nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. And to figure out there's a certain place I need to revisit one more time again. Plus, it might help new Genocide Jack file one more time. Okay, what is it? Bloodstain? That's bloodstain in the carpet. Yeah. Dumbbell. Bloodstain in the dumbbell. Yeah, what is it? Which one to fucking check? Bloodlust. I think I'm gonna skip this. Same one. Let me check Sakura.
Damn.
Chihiro's body present was especially weak, her body and her soul.
No forgiveness!
Target such helpless pain. This is unforgivable. You want rage, please to do such thing. I cannot forgive this. Dude, a real compass weapon you Chihiro, right? I need to take it stronger. Yeah, I remember that. Sure did, which I guess explained the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned that she was a girl. I think. Oh, I passed this. I passed this. This? There's a swing signal is pretty noticeable too. Those locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you would. Yep. Yep. And let's check, boys. Is we still there? Yep. Now, the girls' locker room. The boys' locker room. Fuck. Huh. There's stain on the floor. Strange stain on the carpet. What is it? Locker room carpet. And boom. It's a boy band. Yeah. Something doesn't quite fit in the boys' locker room. Wait, remind me, the boys' locker room is. Gotcha. Boys' locker room, there's of course a popular boy band. The girls' locker room, this boys are the impressive singers of one. This supposed to be switched? Mango. But if there, what is the reason anyone would have? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little more about the locker rooms. Okay, huh. Should I talk to Sakura again? Sakura, let me check. You spend a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room.
Of course.
I use it nearly every day since it opened. Sometimes Hina and I used it together. Okay then, let me ask you something. Do you think the poster in the boys and the girls' locker rooms could have been switched?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't really say. I never really paid attention to the posters. I see.
However,
But there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. What up? You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising. Do you have a protein coffee? In the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I use protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day I spilled some in the carpet in the girls' locker room and it left a stain. Ooh, a stain? But I don't see any stain in the carpet now.
of course.
Exactly. I noticed it earlier. The stain had disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it usually clean? As if it never a stain to begin with? Damn. Alright, I think I'm done here. Yes. Finally. Yes. Right. Read it again. Gonna check. Why am I always aware? The slam. Then will turn on. Oh, I see, it's plugged in. The bulk cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet here. The last time I saw it was definitely on, and it was definitely right here. Bam. Byakuya is using it as a extension cord. If there's an extension cord right here, I wonder if. Bam. It's. Yeah, check it. We already checked the RAMs. It's gone. I think I only want to be okay. But time to move somewhere else. I'm gonna ask Celeste first. Celeste, what are you doing here? This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food, clothes, towels, there's an endless supply for those who choose one. I say, but if you found anything really,
Most unfortunate.
I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless. Did you find anything? Very well. I will tell you and only you.
Actually,
Last night I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse. What, really?
indeed.
This was right before the nighttime.
What are you doing out this late?
Thank you.
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broke our rule, none of this would ever happen. Get what you deserve, I suppose. So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room at late night in order to exercise without everyone knowing. But that's strange things. There was no trace of track jacket or duffel bag. Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying, which would mean the killer would have gotten with it somehow. Ooh, nice. I guess nothing's here. Yep. I'm kind of quite curious. I can find something. Yeah, I think nothing. Maybe talk to Asahina. Oh, Hina, how's supper doing? I missed it before. She won't come out and she just keeps mumbling about something about genocide Jack. So I left her. You left her? My head was all swimmy and I'm getting pretty hungry.
Yeah!
But don't worry, I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. That was not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of which, what are you eating?
Huh?
Donut, of course. Of course. There are two things I'm sure God created art in space. Art in space and donuts. You like space. Interesting. Really? I bet Chihiro will like to eat more donuts. Maybe she was one of her. That's her one big regret. I shouldn't try to spend more time with her. Come on, think about it. Who did she spend time with?
Well,
Yeah, she was a bit strange. Didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distant from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invite Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
yeah, totally.
That is true, and it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls. Was she just shy? I don't know. Talk to the boys all the time. Isn't kind of weird to be super shy around your own sex, but totally fine with opposite sex? Oh wait, maybe she was used. Maybe she was used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its color, right? Think so? I never really saw her as that kind of girl. Obvious account added to the triplets. Okay. That quick? Already?
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's the moment you've all been waiting for. The class trial! You remember where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the...
Okay. Interest or let's begin. Red door is right through there. I have to tell me twice.
So is everyone ready to what? I'm fine. Are we missing someone?
Yo.
Yeah, Taco's not here.
Huh? And Taco is...
Really don't remember?
Come on!
Kidding, I'm just kidding. How could I forget that real nutjob? She's a crucial part of the class trial this time.
What are you gonna do?
Okie dokie. I'll go ahead and drag her out here. Kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please.
God, I just spit. I just blabbed. Sucks to be me. And just like that, as he said, a few minutes later, he reappeared dragging Taco behind him. I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you would drag a girl around. Terrible. You terrible.
Well, so now everyone's here, right? Okay then, onto the little elevator, and let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So, shall we get going? Is it time to find out who killed Chihiro? Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm, and meek. Nobody had any problems with her. Someone made this choice to kill a girl like that. And the movie responds, someone standing right here. Let's just head on quickly. We have no choice, right? We have to do this.
It's true.
Yes. There's not small not in reply. No, with one last breath, I walked over to the elevator with shaky legs. With each step forward, I could feel heart starting to race faster. As soon as everyone on, the elevator began to descend. Couldn't get that handle on my emotion. Couldn't stop speculating. Steel box sank with heavily clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. And as we went deeper, the uneasy my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator, unaffected however, it continued to descend without hesitation. Until finally, it came to a sudden stop. Okay, so you're really decorated. Really decorated. Fine. Don't waste your time with just stupid question. Let's get this over with.
Very good. You're raring to go, gotta say. I don't hate it. Not at all. Well, okay then. Let's get this show on the road.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Everyone, please find your assigned seat.
And so, the curtain opened once again. Deadly judgment, deadly deception, deadly betrayal, deadly riddle, deadly defense, a deadly fate. The deadly class trial. Alright. I'm gonna save this. Alright, let's check the handbook. Triple it, we already got that covered. I think we already got the cover. Set skill. Let's just finish preparation and just go for it. Okay.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So,
Let me draw my
your
coffee.
votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon!
Let me make it clear what she was to deliver, blah blah. locker room down wrong. Okay.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. What kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
Ah, fuck!
Chihiro's, it appears it was.
According to the Monokuma file, what kind of blunt?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
Interesting.
Shit!
That certainly would make for.
Poor Chihiro.
Shit.
Chihiro's, it appears it was.
According to the Monokuma file, what kind of blunt?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
No, that's wrong. Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell? Found at the scene of the crime? It was covered in blood. And there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell. As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
You looked at her head wound?
Yay! That's so creepy!
I mean, that's a bit. I mean, that's just basic stuff.
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit.
Okay.
Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Genocide Jack? Fiendish serial killer? He really kill Chihiro? New element about start debates. Okay, let's hear it. This way, line of white noise will appear to disrupt your reaction. The true bullets will disappear if they hit the lines, so stick to them as obstacle in your debates. But if there's a way to keep this white noise from getting your way, press the right button to attach a silencer, which you can use to shoot down the white noise. However, if you can't actually remark with your silencer instead of those white noise, time limit will decrease, so take your careful aim and when you have your silencer out. Oh, but if your action is difficulty set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all. Good thing! In which case you can forget about the silencer and just work the situation for you. Well then, good luck, have fun.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible!
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
Oh.
No, that's wrong!
Good thing I said it to gentle, because I'm dumb.
I might know one reason he could be involved.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kinda weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case.
There's actually three. I can tell there's actually three. Not just two. There's one more. That's so simple. If you throw back to the case files again, there's a lot of like scissors and stuff. And look at Chihiro, how Chihiro died. And that scissors are so specifically made. Like, it's not gonna be like a normal, like typical scissors you would find in any market.
The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
What the fuck?
No. It's actually bloodlust.
Fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you. Who did say again? Fuck you, Hifumi.
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
The crucifix? Body... It's a place the body moves around with precision.
I got it! Apparently, in every genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way. So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it?
Oh.
There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
Oh, snap.
No fucking way.
Yeah,
You're
way.
saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes. In fact, it's Toko.
I know, I mean, it's already obvious from the get-go.
What?
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
You lie!
What?
Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has like bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Sorry, I was checking my cigarettes.
Another riddle? Man, why has this gotta be so complicated?
It's life. Real for sure, but I feel like I misstated. Split, this sort of stuff. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I couldn't get my secret to turn on. Fuck. The answer is she's not just one person, but multiple people, right? Yep. Shit. Okay, let's go. Hangman's Gambit. Okay, I forgot how to do this. Crap. No, go.
Is...
Of course I'm gonna give it another
I
shot.
refuse to give up yet.
I forgot how to do Hangman's Gambit. Say hi. Where's the, is there? Cannot even do it. Oh! Shit! Crap! Is it P? I forgot the word. My brain is dumb. Of course.
I refuse to give up yet.
S blah 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 HI. Che? Not even C. Oh! Schizo.
I understand.
Schizo? Schizophrenic?
Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
How come schizophrenic is played in this place?
I think I read that somewhere in the file too. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative.
Oh, okay. But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa.
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
The one thing Toko could have split personality is has to do with behavior. Her behavior changed.
A gun! You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
I'm fine. I'm fine. Whoa, that's a dead body? Hey, are you dead? Yeah. She must have hit her hard, real hard when she fainted. The world has fallen back. Top eating and her bottom. The day to the well of lies. What did I say like that? This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can't handle blood, and one that obviously can.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was...
I won't let Genocide Jack off control. Is it really obvious? I'll drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How?
Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Hold up, my head is kind of itching.
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
Oh,
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
Oh, snap.
What?
Oh, snap.
Promised. I can't believe you lied.
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to. This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale. Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise...
I'm sorry. I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry. Never again. I will let Genocide Jack have control ever again.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me. That's the only reason I promised.
How many times do I have to tell you? I never said that, but you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I tried. I swear I tried to control it,
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
You gaslight her.
I hate you.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person? You don't mean...
Talk about this on the lunge backwards. If you thought a killer comes to courtroom, but in a second.
Well, hello there! Is it me you were hoping to see?
Genocide Jill? Jill?
What the heck? So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
What the fuck is this?
Toko, what happened to you?
Not Toko, that's a loser name, and what happened is a textbook split personality. So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's fault.
So intense.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
Yes! This is the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack. This is beyond insane. Why am I head tracking wagging? How the fuck?
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you, I am the mastermind of all masterminds!
What?
Just kidding!
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true! How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid? And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless!
Bruh.
I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town!
Bruh.
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone. Just kidding again!
I'm utterly confused right now. What the fuck?
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death.
Huh?
There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined.
That's a possibility right there.
So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
Huh?
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
Maybe she's totally right about that, but something's still bothering me. What she said, I need to get more details about this. Hold on, let me scratch my head. It's getting itchy. I love this song.
But I didn't kill anyone.
I love this song.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches
No, that's wrong. Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that. I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Huh? How is it any different?
Uh-oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you! I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things. Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything. But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee. This is no creation of mine.
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense.
That's kind of odd way to say that. I swear.
There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Different murders. Fatal injury.
For one, the cause of death is different. In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way. According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors. But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right! In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce!
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking? Are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
I mean, if you actually elaborate that shit, it would be more confusing. It's easier to like elaborate with something that's familiar, which in this case, it leads to cooking stuff. Makes sense. That's right. The second difference is related how she was suspended. In the photos of the other Genocide Jack cases, all the other victims were stabbed through through their hands. Here is the difference. Do I suspend her? How the body disposed? When she was what she was used to suspending. She's using cables.
Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her?
It's
they
the
used
scissor.
some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something
Like I
else
said before.
was used to suspend them.
Like I said before, Genocide Jack uses scissors, and not typical scissors that you will find like in any places like in stores or such, but a specific shaped scissors. I don't know where she even get that shit.
Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
Damn.
And guess what? I use my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement. Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use. And you know what else? Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
Why would you call him that?
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case. There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
A pattern?
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
Bruh. Why? Let me see. There's some patterns surrounding Genocide Jack fitting with Chill and Mellow. If you look at the main individuals and what nonsense. Is it this?
I got it! Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money!
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
Hold on, let me stretch my knuckles for a bit. I'm getting a little bit swollen here. Ah!
They were all guys?
Ding ding.
That's right! The people I killed with such passion and conviction are all
you?
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl! And the mopey side of me just hates it!
What the fuck?
But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid. I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely. When you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lowly cur!
Lowly? Cur?
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
That does make some amount of sense.
Okay.
Whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Yeah, she's lead. She's not that strong.
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class.
I said it before. I said it before. It's not like typical scissors you will find on the store and anywhere. She made it herself and she even said it. Damn.
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that?
Bruh.
She's fully equipped!
That's right! So I can kill anywhere, anytime! Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong! You can't, can you? Gutter dogs, all of you! Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot! So rope's totally out of the question anyway!
So that's the reason why she made her hair like that.
I have no idea what's going on anymore! Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah! That's why we figured it had to be the real deal, and not some copycat killer or whatever.
Actually, hold on. There is one person. Yakia? Try to copy this. Because he's the one who knows he got the files anyway.
Here's my answer! Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records. Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Yep.
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
Nope. He not.
Then the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it! The adorable glasses man was behind it all!
He's not strong to lift the dumbbell. But perhaps there's another story for it. I don't know.
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me.
I know he will pull the Uno card.
Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
In the locker rooms, there's suspicious, very suspicious indeed. Would you agree? Huh? Suspicious? It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
Bruh.
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
Okay then, what's so strange about it? Go ahead, share with the rest of the class.
There was a clear contradiction in Bakio just said. I need to make it clear for everyone. New element has added, non-stop debate. Okay. We're going to answer the truth flashback. If you aim at a weak point, hold down the left mouse. If you aim at the weak point spot and hold down the left mouse key, then you'll memorize to that weak spot. If you memorize the phrase, you can only shot by as a single truth bullet. If you shot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. However, you can use flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or contradiction in your little truth bullets, it might be to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make your case. When there's a best time for a flashback, well, you'll just have to use your keen wits, won't ya? In this case, though, I will say that if you don't use a flashback, you won't be refuting anything. Well, go on, good luck, have fun. Okay, let's try. Let me guess, it's time to go. Okay.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kinda weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
you absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
I wish you'd taken me with you.
Okay, there's a clear contradiction there. Because it doesn't make sense how you could have known before you found it. Okay, let's make sure.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kinda weird before we found... but he was acting...
If you're presented with the opportunity to...
that's a natural
The victim was Chihiro, so of course I would
suggest we check... There was no time. What's so strange? I wish you'd taken me with you.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kinda weird, but he was acting...
If you're presented with the opportunity...
that's a natural...
The victim was Chihiro.
And
no, that's wrong.
We never know who Chihiro is. We never know that Chihiro died first.
Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was. So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Hold on, I'm kinda a little bit lagging here. Okay, fine.
Huh? What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
What's with Byakuya attitude? Like he doesn't even care. Kind of corny, but he's acting like it has nothing to do with him.
What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
There should be like 2 more people to be in the room before like the announcement, right?
There is. I think.
There is more to it. I think we just talked about the differences between this case and past genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
Bruh. The difference between the case and other genocide Jack murders, the evidence that proof Byakuya is responsible is hidden in there? How could it be?
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
Cable.
That's right! It absolutely was!
Cable.
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
No, that's wrong. Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before.
Sorry, I just stretched my body.
Because, you see, that rope, or should I say, That extension cord?
What? An extension cord?
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder. And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
Then Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right?
Oh, let me lean back my chair for a bit. Okay. I'll pull it a little bit closer. There. He's doing it again. Solely calm. Unconcerned. As he's not even involved. Wait, not even involved?
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
Bruh.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second? I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Huh? Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
I know, but still, there's something that's still bothering me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
Wait. Is that just now? Something's not right. Chihiro's body was definitely found in the girls' locker room. But does that mean... Can I just really accept what Byakuya said the truth? No, I didn't think so. There's not something else with her. Is it this? No!
I got it!
Sorry, I was kind of
say you
like
killed
mine.
Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right?
You cannot even access the girls' locker room without the ebook.
But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
That could be a possibility.
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown. She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that. How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later, along with the rest of the murder scene.
Ooh, okay.
The rest of the murder scene? That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
I believe I do.
Byakuya, did you take your guard off guard? When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene, Byakuya, who'd been confident up till now, maybe Byakuya never even realized the actual scene of crime could have been someone else.
Hey! Don't just move on without permission! What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
The evidence shows somewhere else is there was something switched between the boys and the locker room. It's the poster. Bam!
I got it! The proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big-boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange? Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room, a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker room. You know what I'm talking about. Right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Protein coffee?
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet. But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
No, it's not the stain that's scrubbed away. It was smooth.
I got it! The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too? But why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other.
Finally, we get there.
In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the blood-stained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
Huh?
Why would they go through all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place?
E-book.
To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe
Which means
your e-handbook across
Chihiro
the
was a
card
he?
reader device. But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room. She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
Is it because the uniform or like the jacket stuff?
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
I highly doubt that.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
Is she right? Could Chihiro get in the boys' locker room somehow? It's the e-handbook. It's the e-handbook. Yeah, boom!
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the book?
I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook.
Nope. Fuck. Fuck. I'm so fuck.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really?
She must have hacked. She was the ultimate programmer, after all.
Makes sense.
That would have been no problem for her. No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Bam!
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook.
Bam!
No, that's wrong.
No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one. In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup. Hit the nail square on the noggin.
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
Psst! You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring.
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just... wrong?
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
Fuck you! That did that? No! Chihiro was killing the locker room and Byakuya's Really? I still don't know what else.
Hold on a second.
Bam!
I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say? There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right?
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
What?
Her own e-handbook. Is it?
What are you talking about? What other way?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting? Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
Bruh.
For real?
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
Before I even knew what happened, the class trial had been put on hold. We headed off with Kyoko to lead, and where she took us was...
The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place top to bottom! What are you trying to pull, Missy?
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
Examine the body thoroughly. Ah, I get
Be
it.
sure to examine the entire body very carefully.
Examine her.
No, wait. It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl. It's not that I'm creeped out or anything, it's just based on religious grounds, you know?
Very well. I'll do it.
Okay.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys...
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her.
Yeah, yes.
So just leave this to me.
Sakura.
What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about?
Bruh.
That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Okay, here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Putting her hands together in a brief prayer, Sakura then began to quickly examine the body.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Her entire body? I know you say that, but... What? This is...
What is it?
Not possible. It's not possible.
Sakura sat and staring wildly into Chihiro's lifeless body. Her massive form trembled.
This girl is
what?
Is a boy!
What? I mean, Chihiro really looks like she's definitely passable as a girl. Her design, the way she talks and all, she is passable as a girl. Damn! They really designed her, like, definitely like that. Just damn, it's just...
Ah, I see. So she was actually a he. Interesting. Thank you for confirming this fact.
You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
Then it's really true?
Chihiro was a guy?
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat.
You're the fucking principal, you got the data and shit.
Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
He was a cross-dresser? Oh, no, I'm really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
Bruh.
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting. Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the... Ahem. I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now then, let's resume the class trial. We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl.
To think that Chihiro is actually a guy, the thought that had never ever crossed my mind. Not including me, but there is signs, but nah, not me too.
And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
She's a goddamn passable then.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room. And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
Well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
This is the most titillating situation!
What the heck?
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
But Chihiro, yeah, but not the intentional killing. It's not finished yet.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
Very interesting. This has become very interesting indeed.
He's off in his own little world.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
Nope.
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it. But
Hold on. How do we even move it?
I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
What? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt. He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder. At least, that's how I see it. And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again, when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy, if you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
Bruh, the fuck you mean by that, bro?
Mark it as correct?
He's right. I am not the culprit.
So?
I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Are you fucking with us right now?
No, I am not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the
He tried his best not to say fuck.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say? Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
We're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
No.
No, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility.
Yep.
Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
Anyway, let's discuss this all as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
Agree.
That's very true.
Yep.
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
Got my head tracking got a little bit laggy. Okay, seems fine, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure. But if Byakuya didn't do it, then who's the real killer? Who murdered Chihiro? There's one thing we can be sure about now. What about the killer? The killer was able to gain access to the murder, which means the killer is a guy.
I got it!
Since the crime scene was at the boys' locker room, you would need to need a boy's handbook to get it. Since Leon's handbook apparently broken, the killers would have had to use their own. In other words, it had been a guy. But that's not enough. I need to find some more clues. Celeste's account.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
No!
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
Bruh.
Shoot!
Isn't there a single clue?
Well, did nobody get... I'm sure if someone saw the...
Perhaps someone saw the victim at...
Yeah.
It's over. It's all over. You want to know who saw the victim? The killer. And only the...
Oh.
No, that's wrong. I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Now that you mention it, yes, I did see him.
Huh? Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this. The rest of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Whatever! Just hurry up and tell us!
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse. I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag. And then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
A track jacket and a duffel bag? But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd.
Well, I better get going. I'm kind of hurt.
Chihiro told me he was in a hurry.
He doesn't want to get caught.
But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much, enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
What a marvelous friendship!
The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
I'm getting tired.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
Not tired because of the game, but I'm actually getting sleepy.
No, you already have what you need to make the connection.
Huh?
Huh?
You know who the killer is.
Seriously?
Huh?
Who is it? Who's the killer?
Mondo? He's kind of buff.
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of.
I never got to do that part yet.
Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Are you sure about that? You really think we can figure out who did it based on two pieces of evidence that we don't have?
Blue jacket, double
What?
back.
You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy for you to say, but fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket?
The bag was
Hold up,
just
I need to
a
stand for a
normal
bit.
duffel
My
bag
butt
from
is
the
getting-
warehouse.
My butt's getting hurt. My butt's getting hurt, I swear. Like, I've seen for a long time. I can't even bear it. My skeleton is actually hitting what do you call it? Hitting the muscles. You know, I'm gonna stand up for a bit, just to get my ass actually a little bit kicked.
All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
The jacket? How about the jacket?
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from. Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Yep.
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
Well, I forgot about that. Does Chihiro try to get hold some clue about some killer? Somehow it really hard to believe.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him?
Yep.
No, that's wrong.
What do you mean that's wrong?
Hold on a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
Huh? What'd I say?
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said...
I saw him stacking the track jacket into the duffel bag, and I assume he headed off exercise.
She never said anything about the jacket's color.
Oh shit, you're right.
So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
You just shot yourself in the goddamn foot, holy fuck.
What are you? You just...
Hey, Celeste, what color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
And before we began the trial, did you tell anyone that?
Nope.
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
You just shot yourself in the goddamn leg.
Because I just...
You just shot yourself in the goddamn leg.
I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
Nope.
No, that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died! That's the only possibility!
You just shot yourself in the goddamn foot, what the fuck?
Cherry? Are you talking about Chihiro?
So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
You didn't say anything.
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony,
after he got caught, he's just put it in. She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. Boom! And just like that, she was caught. Boom!
when Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag.
Mondo just shot himself in the leg.
If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
Ha 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 ha! You just shot yourself in the leg.
It would appear you dug your own grave.
Ha ha ha.
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did. Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit.
Bro.
You said you knew who did it, to put them on edge.
That's right. However, Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
Bro.
But why?
That's a good question.
Wait, I'll have information. There was a certain turning point that tipped me off. Maybe you didn't notice, Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women differently. You only call guys dude, for girls it's chick. After he was killed, you refer him as a dude.
Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
Oh.
You know
notice such a tiny detail?
I didn't even notice that. What the fuck?
Are you a witch? She's a witch! You're positively frightful!
No, I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Mondo, was it really you? Did you really kill Chihiro?
I didn't kill anyone! You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth. What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Anything?
Yeah! He would never do something like that! This is a false accusation!
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
My time has nearly come.
To die?
That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you'd found some evidence?
Really? What kind of evidence?
Bruh.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
Better put it out now.
Jeez, does your confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man. Just tell us.
If you really insist, then, here it is.
What do you have there?
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
If I'm on the ground, right, then it must be belongs to Chihiro.
I got it! We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
No one ever talk about that.
For a fact.
For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
You're right. They're not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall for all your confidence. That is a remarkably high failure rate.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere? How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
Impossible is hitting with a weak point.
I got it! You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah! You remember that?
Yep.
Sure, maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession, then
we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
Huh? You're asking me?
You're the creator, for fuck's sake.
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
I mean, Chihiro who probably can copy it, and she's dead. Oh, he's dead.
Just tell us already! Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their example? Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is... when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break!
Oh.
I flippin' knew it!
You knew it?
Okay.
Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna.
Oh!
The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt, huh? It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Wow,
Interesting. I learned one new fact today.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna, then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
Indeed. Quite the mystery.
What if they found out by accident?
What do you mean by accident?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke? They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that?
Leon?
I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
I might know someone who did.
Whoa! Seriously?
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was...
Who wore all their clothes to sauna? Oh shit!
Here's my answer!
Oh shit. Now I know why.
Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
What?
Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember? And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
Damn.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill. I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
Leon stuff? I mean, I don't want to believe in you, but I found something that goes beyond a shadow of doubt. Leon. It's Leon's.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine!
No, that's wrong!
Bam. It's Leon's.
Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall.
It's Leon's.
Isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's, which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's. Yeah.
But doesn't that violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook is prohibited?
You can borrow from the dead. You said it earlier.
Well, here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a student.
Told ya.
It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but...
Son of a bitch!
Ooh.
What's wrong, bro? Come on! Tell him he's wrong! You are wrong! You have to be wrong! Everything you just said is wrong! You made it all up!
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more time? That way, everything will become clear, and we'll all see if I was right or wrong.
We'll see. Bubble bag. Shit. So locker room. No. Let me check the other part first. Hold on a second. Got it? There you go. Look. Kenapa ada kecoa? Sorry for a little intermission. My brother just came to my room and asking for, we call this thing bygone, like stuff that you use to take down like cockroaches and stuff. I know that was the brand in your countries, like that's how we use it. No, not use it, but that's how like the name of the brand for us. We call this that. Anyway, back to the game.
Here's exactly what happened.
Let's try.
First, last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct? At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag. That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste? With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though she made her way to the locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boy?
Okay. No reason. Okay. Is it this?
The killer is you! With bag in hand, she made her way to the locker room. But how could the victim?
It's not that. Not even that.
The killer is you!
Let's try with this one.
With bag in hand, she made her way. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl?
Okay, correct.
Simple, because she was really a he, which is why he was able to use his own e-handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room. Once inside, he met with someone there, and the person he met was the one who killed him. It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro, and attacked him.
Splat.
And that's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from. It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned. Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet, then removing the bloody...
Okay. Shit. This one was correct. This one was correct. What in this stuff? Some stuff.
Here's exactly what happened! Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up, then removing the blood.
Okay.
And finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room. A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course, but this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl. After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem. And that's exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work.
I gotta get it to sleepy now.
They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch.
Texas switch.
That could have been the end of things, but no. Byakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation, making things even more complicated. So, after stumbling on the crime scene, he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then he got to work. He used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body. Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime. He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter. And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna. There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook. And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget. Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. And that's how it all played out. Isn't that right, Mondo Arata?
Wait! No, this can't be right. Where's your evidence? Yeah, where's your evidence? You need evidence! You need proof!
It's already out there.
Without any proof,
It's already laid out, what the fuck?
any of this on him!
Fuck you, it's already laid out. Evidence that Mondo is severely the trial. They can't tell me where Mondo have it right now. To do that, everything will come to element triple times. Okay. Fever time or negative time? During bullet time, if you press space key, every time will activate, tempo will force its max. At this point, even if you push the negative at a random point, you won't miss. So, RMB, LMB, whatever you want. I don't use my controller, for God's sake, I'm using a mouse and keyboard. It's only one last focus gog runs out. Make the best possible use of your time. Of course, it would be fair if you got the access to special time, right? So we prepared something called negative time that your opponent can use. If the opponent activates negative time during the bullet time battle, your tempo marker will disappear, making it quite a bit tougher to hit the buttons in rhythm. If you were to activate favorite time at this point, no, never mind. I'm sure nothing will happen. I don't know what I was worried about. Surprisingly, if your action difficulty is set to get gentle, the opponent won't use negative time. Good thing I use gentle. Good thing I use gentle. I'm too dumb with other stuff. Well then, good luck and have fun. Good thing I don't use like any other outside of gentle. Huh? Saka?
Show me some evidence! You're wrong! I won't listen! I refute you! False! Show me some evidence! I won't listen! False! I refuse to vote! Show me some evidence! You're wrong! I won't listen! I refute you! False! Show me some evidence!
This should prove it!
Why is Taka? Why does Taka have to deal with it? Not Mondo.
If my thinking so far is right, Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's. In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that, we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I did it. I killed him.
Huh? Why so? Okay.
Bro! What are you saying?
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just... give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that!
Wait! Hold on!
No waiting! No holding on! Time for the moment we've all been waiting for! Grab your lever and give it a yank! Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
I'm gonna need a second for the song.
What?
Uh-oh. This time it looks like you got it right again. Yes, it's so. The Blackened that killed Chihiro Fujisaki was... Mondo Owada! In case you were wondering, the vote was not anonymous. Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer. You're treading very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. You don't need to be careful. You need to be more careful.
Why do I misread that shit? Maybe I'm sleepy? Or I'm too sleepy.
What?
I refuse to believe it. There's no way he would kill someone.
Sorry.
What is this?
Why are you apologizing? Why Why? 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 Why did you do it?
Now then.
Well, looks like Mondo's taking a vow of silence, so allow me to explain on his behalf.
Actually,
the story of the murder this time is the sad story of two men. But for anyone who doesn't really care or want to hear it, you can hit me with Control key to fast forward the text. You're looking directly at me, aren't you? No, I'm not skipping this. I want to read some lore. Anyway, there was a young boy, and his name was Chihiro Fujisaki. Oh shit. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his lack of strength. You're so weak, even though you're a boy. He'd heard things like that as long as he could remember, and couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and buried himself further and further into that weakness. To take on the fragile form of a petite young girl, he had chosen that as his way out. No, Al. Nobody will be able to say anything about even though you're a boy. But no matter how tightly But no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside him and was not so easily let out. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear. Instead, it grew stronger and stronger. I'm weak. Weak. Once the killing game had begun at the school, he had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, this world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. And then, the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. Which of course included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge. Even though he dressed like a girl, Chihiro is actually a boy.
Hey,
And that was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter what the cost. If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack, the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured being thrust into such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair.
What?
And yet...
I'm sorry.
Sorry. I don't really want to talk about it right now.
But...
I also don't want to leave things the way they are. Maybe I can talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell anyone.
Annoyingly, he used the threat of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger.
That's right.
Now's my chance.
I want to change.
I'm going to get stronger and accept who I am. Strong enough so that someone says, even though you're a little boy, I'll be okay. I'll be better.
With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolves to take immediate action.
Why do I keep misspelling stuff?
And so, that day he made the commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to retain his mind and body. But sadly, that will be the first and only chance he would get at it.
Hey,
When he decided to start exercising, he thought it would be good to ask for someone's help. But he wanted to tell that person his secret first, and then ask them for help from there. And the person he went to,
Yeah, that's right.
it was me. Look, it sure was. The biker gang fella had painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. So Chihiro probably figured that even if he confided in Mondo, my bad. Even if he confided in Mondo, his honor would make him keep the secret. Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo was the very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro had always aspired to. Maybe talking to Mondo about it will help me give more courage. So, he went and asked Mondo to help him because... Sorry, my bad. So he went and asked Mondo to help him because... to become strong. How do I keep misread everything? That was his aspiration. And he thought that only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to become close to that. Frost Soya, welcome to the stream. Whoa, what the heck? So surprising. What? Oh my god, hello there. How you doing? I was about to not end the stream, but this chapter is about to get finished, and you definitely missed quite a lot. Like, dude. Anyway, how you doing, Frost? Long time no see. Yeah, long time no see, Frost. Long time no see. Anyway, how you doing? Like, I kept seeing you on TikTok. Like, you've been focusing on TikTok a lot, like, literally. How you doing anyway? While waiting on that, let's back to the game for a second. Sorry. And he thought that only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come close to that.
Correct.
So then, that must be why Mondo did what he did, to keep promise he made Chihiro. Huh? Did what he did? Yeah, I'm focusing on TikTok. I'm tired of live streaming already. I mean, yeah, I'm also quite tired for doing live streaming, but somehow, like, this game makes me keep going forward, like doing this kind of live stuff, and somehow it's way more fun for me to do this live stream more than just any of my streams. I want to do another movie talk. I'm planning on doing a movie talk. I already got it, still fresh in my mind, but I just haven't recorded yet because, like, today I watch it, I barely have time to actually record and barely have the space, and now I'm probably like gonna record it either after this or at night, because at this point I'm about to get like super tired, and the Summer Game Fest is about in a couple hours. I don't know if I will like live stream it or even watch it. I'm not promising that I will do like a Summer Game Fest live stream, but to make it simple, I'm really am tired. So I'm probably gonna record that stuff quite sooner or later, perhaps at night. Like this Saturday night. It's already Saturday morning here. Yeah. I kept seeing you like focusing on TikTok a lot, making some short and stuff. mostly about games and stuff. But I also saw you like active playing some couple of games that I barely even know it even existed. But anyway, if it's good like for you, then if you like it's better switch for you in that direction, then I guess it's no problem then. Anyway, while waiting for that, I'm gonna head back to the game a bit while we all waiting for your response. Huh? What did he did? You mean that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room into the girls' locker room?
Indeed.
Yes, that is exactly what I mean. Wasn't that to cover up what he'd done?
Certainly.
That could have been part of it, but I don't think it was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men and he'd made to Chihiro. Huh?
But
How does moving body keep his secret?
Because
if everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity, so he tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in this girl's locker room and stealing his handbook. See? Then Mondo did all of that to keep the promise he'd made Chihiro, who he'd also killed. Oof. Why? Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trust each other, right? So why? Why did you? Because no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that was the trigger, after all. The possibility having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed.
What is this?
That's impossible. Nothing could have been that bad. Something he didn't want anyone to know, even if it meant killing someone.
You're wrong.
It's impossible.
Don't make me repeat myself.
How many times must I repeat myself? To judge others by your own standard is the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, you obviously can. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. Man, I keep misreading stuff.
Well, while we're on the subject, why don't I tell you that embarrassing memory, that secret he didn't want anyone to know?
Hey,
You know what Mondo did? He killed his own brother! What? He what now?
Oh. Oh shit. I wasn't expect that shit. Holy shit. What the fuck?
Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and riffraff across the country tremble. But the only reason he had the chance to join a gang in the first place because of a certain someone. Mondo's older brother name was Naya Awada. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daya that Mondo ever got a motorcycle. Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up his big brother, so he imitated him in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of a straight act. Mondo was the epitome of the starry-eyed kid brother.
I keep misreading stuff, holy fuck, sorry.
Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang, and before anyone knew it, it had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Daya, the older brother, #1 in the gang, and his #2, his younger brother Mando. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy. But when Mando started to think about how he would have to take over the game from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation, began to gnaw on Mando's very soul. The kid you're gonna take forever. The kid's gonna take you over for Daya, huh? Daya's created his gang with his bare hands. Mando's just along for the ride. Can someone like that be our leader? All of that just to make the gang look bad. Almost every day, Mando heard the gossip and whispers of other members of the gang, which is why
I
gotta get stronger. Stronger than Daya. Once. Just one time. No matter what. I gotta win.
Don't fuck with me.
I don't care what it takes. I gotta come out on top.
And on the night his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mando challenged him into a street race. But during the race, tragedy struck. The kid brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into the oncoming traffic. But suddenly,
oh shit! It's never his fault. It was never his fault. It was never his fault. What the fuck? Hold up, let me drink. It was never Mando's fault. It was never his fault. He was about to crash, and his brother, Daya, take it. You take the pain, so his brother can live. It was never his fault.
laying in his kid brother's arm, the older brother delivered his final words.
My bad, kid. I fucked up. Sorry.
Of course, he knew it was his brother's fault, but Daya never blamed him for what happened.
He only challenged him for the race. That accident wasn't supposed to happen. Hey, kid. The rest is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together. Cause it's the team, you and me, put together. It's a promise between men. Oh shit, that says shiver down my spine, holy fuck.
He decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang, in order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his brother. He could never admit to anyone it was his own weakness that caused the accident.
It was never his mistake. It's not. No, it's not. He got his ego up in the air, and he actually wanted to actually earn it. So he challenged a race on the day his brother retired. That's it. The accident was accidental. He was about to crash, but his brother take the pain for him. It was never his fault. Never. And as a result,
the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who bested his big brother. Daya was gonna lose his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mando's lie became the truth.
You need to keep it so anyone... Shit. The fuck?
He wanted to lead the team so bad. He was willing to tell any kinds of lies but about his brother.
I just...
I am strong. Strong, 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 strong.
And yet... As soon as our killing game began, he realized no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And then the lovely, hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. At that point, it was clear I would have no problem shedding the light on his secret. Mondo killed his own older brother.
No matter what, I couldn't let other gang members find out. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. His death, all the guilt I've been carrying around, it all would have been for nothing. So that's why Mondo. After I saw that what Monokuma had on me, my head filled up with kind of fuzzy uneasiness. Just started swirling around. I never felt anything like it before.
I
didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say. After a while, the fuzzy uneasiness turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety, way down in my stomach. And it was right around then that Chihiro asked me to start working out with him. And right there, he told me a secret. Seriously? Jesus!
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry I lied to you. But why? Why now? Why are you telling me all of a sudden?
Huh?
Cause I mean, you kept all this secret all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would...
But...
Alright, but...
I want to change.
Ooh, I write myself in lines. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever. His words were like a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I've been living myself. I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong. It can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us.
You piece of...
So what? Sorry, I just should say it?
What?
You're saying if I really am, I should be able to tell everyone my secret?
Huh?
I was jealous. I was jealous of Chihiro's strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness, to try and overcome it. And that kind of strength I never had. So I was jealous of him. And that jealousy broke me.
What?
Are you making fun of me? I'm strong. Are you fucking with me right now?
No.
No, I'm not making fun of you. You really are strong, Mono. I feel like I could hear something start to creak. Something inside my head. What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to just sit back and let my secret get revealed and ruin everything?
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Damn you!
Why did you have to tell me that? Are you trying to rub my failure in my face?
I just wanted to...
No. I just really admire you. I admire your strength.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. I am strong. Strong. I'm strong. Strong. Okay, I don't know how to repeat that. Stronger than you.
You son of a bitch!
And stronger than Daya! I don't remember anything after that. And I woke up again. He was laying at my feet, covered in blood. I had the dumbbell in my hand, and I was just staring at him, down on the ground. Hey!
I killed him. I killed Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Mondo. He was normally so aggressive, so angry. He hid that weak side away from everyone. That was his secret. A weakness that lived in a heart like this and turned him to cold blood. God damn it!
Look at him. You see, you're all just like him. For a secret from the past, for a memory. For that, he killed another living human in cold blood. He couldn't cut free his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what the true strength is. Do you see hope anywhere in there? Because I sure don't.
You bastard! Just shut up, you son of a bitch! Go ahead! Say that again, I dare you!
Yep. Okay, I'll say it as many times as I want. But what I want to say is what I want to say. But unfortunately, I can't do it right now because time for punishing is fast approaching.
Punishing?
It can't be.
You mean execution?
Well now.
That's what I was promised you, right? The Black Hand that disturbed the peace will be punished.
Ridiculous.
Hold on.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For Mondo Owada, the ultimate biker gang leader.
No! Wait!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Let's go. Say wait! For Leon, I'm gonna say like that thing, but this time, I'm not gonna say it. Mondo he may be an asshole, he may be an aggressive, but he's not a bitch. But well, goodbye, Mondo.
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
Is that? Whoa! Damn, what is that? Cage of Death. Ooh. Oh! Whoa! What the heck? Try to stop it, we can't stop it. What the heck are you doing? What? Oh snap! Oh, he's gonna die from the G-force. Shit! Holy shit! Damn. Wait, what? Huh? What the fuck? 2 times the fat? Making pancakes with it. It's lemonade and maple syrup? What the fuck?
soul will forever be at peace.
It can't be! My brother! Another murder, another execution. Want to feel again. Everyone's life taken so lightly here. I feel like I might going mad. Maybe I'll just let it happen. As Taka sad scream invade our skulls, we mirror each force to realize once again. But he, of course, he had to. What a disappointment. This is the end of the game? Yakuya?
What is this?
You're completely insane! You know that? Again? One of our friends is dead. Did you realize that?
Naturally.
Of course I do. Because this game is life or death.
Hey,
I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have response except that.
however,
I just don't understand why. Why did you go out of your way to disguise Mondo's crime?
What?
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because it made things more interesting. Oh yeah, he said that in the previous part. He read a book in order to give him more influence to make things more interesting. Damn! His voice was so calm, emotionless, like the voice of death. It chilled me to the bone. Last night, when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual.
Honestly.
So you ignored the nighttime rule too? No longer mattered to me. I know we call it agreeing on it.
There is nothing to be done.
Well, I don't practically care. Please, continue. The night grew late, and I decided to return to my room, which is when I stumbled upon him. I spotted Mondo coming out of the girls' locker room. After he'd gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse. What? You mean you actually witnessed the murder? He was such a fool. He didn't have the slightest idea that I'd see him.
Well...
So you're saying he knew who the culprit was from the very beginning?
That's right.
Indeed. But if that had been the end of it, how boring would that have been? I mean, what a waste of time to have someone. What a waste of time have to answer revealed right in the beginning. I mean, he's not wrong. And how the fuck I kept like misreading everything. Which is why I decided to lend a little helping hand. I thought it would liven things up. You did that to liven things up?
I see.
So, after hearing about the genocide Jack in Tokyo, he decided to use that to create the fucking murder scene. But damn man, if we hadn't figured out who really done it, he would have been dead too, right? Well, obviously I would have revealed the truth before it reaches that point. Of course. Yakuya turned and looked me in the eye. I could feel his sharp eyes piercing into me. Thanks to a certain remarkable someone, it never did, and I was able to perform an interesting experiment.
Interesting.
Once I do decide to become the Black End, I now know who I'll have to reach. I now know who I'll have to watch out for. Damn, I keep misread everything. I know what I see, I know what I'm reading, but I don't know what that's coming out of my mouth. For God's sake, what is wrong with me?
Correct.
So that was your reason. Are you satisfied?
Indeed.
Yes. Done listening to your story. Moving on.
Hey.
There's something I'd like to ask Monokuma.
What's this?
Huh? I'm up next.
You...
I'd like to perform this elaborate execution each time, correct? My question is, why?
You liked it? But you know this punishment, this despair, is not just for you. All this punishment, all this despair, is my gift to mankind itself.
What?
You're over-exaggerating.
I'm not exaggerating, thing. These punishments are meant for transform all hope into despair.
Damn.
Then my voice cracked. What do you mean?
Huh? Me?
What the heck?
Me. I'm not gonna say that shit.
Good grief. I don't understand why you have to pick apart every little stupid thing.
Whatever. It doesn't matter. In the end, I'm going to stand alone as the victor, and then everything will be revealed to me.
Ooh, how exciting!
The noble son of a noble family. Truly understand me. I think this is start of a terrifying friendship.
That's enough.
Shut up. I would never stop. I would never stop to the level of a childish criminal like you. Let me just say this. After I achieve complete victory, you're up next. I'm going to find you and kill you. Understand?
In the name of my family.
In the name of the Togami family, for which victory is foregone conclusion.
You're getting all riled up!
Oh, so cool! It's like you're the main character of the video game or something. No trust more for you.
I swear, wherever it takes, I will kill you.
Temper. Sound like someone needs a nap.
Good thing I don't have to do that shit. Monokuma's laughter filled across the courtroom and the curtain closed on the case of Chill and Mellow. But I know it wasn't the end. The killing game will still continue, because the mastermind didn't let it end. For those of us who were still alive, our worst fear and despair kept on multiplying. It was kind of despair that felt like blind puppy in hell. More of us, more of future than us. All of our courage, our effort, our friendship, it felt like it amount to nothing at all. It was the worst kind of despair.
Well, anyway, like I was saying, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot.
Who's he talking to?
Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring? Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now. So just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
There's one thing I'd like to ask
As
you.
long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away!
Who is it? The 16 high school student I mean.
Ooh, my, you really took me by surprise there.
16?
I know I said you could ask anything, but super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied. Because you see, that's my ace in the hole, and nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
Okay. Crazy diamond present. Yeah, let's save this up. Huh?
I know
Oh.
I shouldn't cry. But I've had enough. I can't take it anymore. Getting out of here anytime soon. It's impossible. I can't let myself think about how much I want to get out of here. If I keep thinking like that, I might decide to.
Donuts. I need to eat some donuts. Telchimia. Glazed donuts, twisty donuts, jelly donuts, cream filled, donuts whole. Malasadas.
Okay.
Oh. God of donuts. Oh, God of donuts. I'm praying for a wonderful encounter. I'm sorry. Please forgive me for breaking the nighttime rule. But right now, for me, donuts are absolutely necessary. Shit? Huh? Oh crap!
Huh?
What's that sound? Sound like it's coming from the bathhouse. Come on, I hate this.
But...
I'm super scared, but... It's... someone there? Huh? Chihiro? The next generation legend stands tall, galactic hero, daily life. What the heck? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna stop it there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's done. I'm gonna end it right there. So, we managed to find out who the killer is. We managed to find out, like, why and all. And found out Chihiro is actually a guy. And it's just... The first chapter was so... giving me so much anger. But this second chapter is somewhat more joyful. I have fun. Well, not fun, but I have like more feelings for this chapter. I don't know, I won't know about the third. I won't know about the next. I did know who's gonna die and all, but I forgot how it led to there. How I know this? Because I saw the compilation on YouTube. But I just love to see like how it leads there. I know I watched the anime before, but I kind of forgot about it because it's couple of years back, and now it just feels like I'm visiting the past, and it's fun. It's fun and nostalgic, and I forgot how it feels to actually know it. And damn, it's good. I really love it. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna quit this game. Quit this game first. Go to my main room for a bit. Oh yeah, I forgot to set a bunch of stuff because this room is actually will be made, well, not being made, but this room will be used for I make my VOD. But anyway, before all of that, this is one of the chapters that I actually have fun playing it, and I really enjoy it. I really love it. I can't wait for what they got for me in the next chapter, which means the third chapter, and the fourth and the beyond. So far, I really enjoy it. I really love it. I really like it. And now, man, the second chapter actually give me like some feelings for the characters. Like I'm rooting for them. I want to know what will happen in the next chapter. I know who's going to die and all, but I really forgot like how it led to that. But anyway, that's for the next chapter, which I probably Not sure, either on Sunday or Monday. I wanted to do it today on Saturday, but I don't know. My schedule for today is I will record the VOD of the movie that I watched yesterday because it's still fresh in my mind. But overall, I really am have fun. I really have enjoying all of this. And at first I kind of want to stop it right in the middle. But then I met JT and JT encouraged me to do it more. So I do it more. The more I watch, not only slowly grew on me again, but I'm starting meeting you guys, new people, actual new people. And it's really fun doing that stuff. I will do it again for sure. I will finish it for sure. But for now, let's take a break before the next chapter. But yeah, that Chihiro jump scare do shock me up. Yeah, anyway. I'd like to thank everyone who's been here, even though it's just for a while, unlike the previous chapter where people actually stay in. I'm fine, like, you got your own stuff to do, right? So, I'm only with butter. But it's way more fun doing this than when I'm doing free talk and such. And I love it. I love doing this stuff more than just waiting for someone to come by and talk to me. Will I make a clip about this? Probably. But I got the time at least, or I got the power and the time and the energy for it. But for now, let's just focus on the game's life first. Before we end this, shout out to Kaede Akamatsu, Prince JT, and Froshoyo for joining this adventure with me. I know you all like didn't have a long stay. It's fine. You already riled me up. So yeah. Anyway, thank you for everyone who's been watching this, whether live or the replay. And lastly, see you someday, another day in the future. I'll probably gonna make a new type for, you know, donation stuff, so you guys can like support me in other way. I do have a Streamlab, but I don't think that works, so I need to find another one, maybe Coffee or something that's live stream compatible. Like Indonesia, we got a lot. We got Traktor and stuff. We got Traktor. We got Saveria. For Indonesia only, I use Tiptap because the UI is really streamlined. But I don't know about the international one. Probably gotta have to search it, or maybe ask my friends who actually done it. Yeah, but anyway, thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you all someday, another day in the future, and cheers now. Bye.